I found out why my son refuses to eat anything I cook. His stepmother convinced him I am trying to poison him to get custody. My 8-year-old son spent 15 minutes sobbing in our kitchen last night before finally admitting why he hasn't eaten anything I've cooked for 2 months. Dad says if I eat your food, I might not wake up. When I asked who told him that, he whispered, "Jenny says you put medicine in my spaghetti because you want me all to yourself." Jenny is my ex-husband's new wife, and I am going to court tomorrow with a recording of my son's confession. When Max started refusing to eat my cooking after weekend visits with his dad, I assumed it was typical peggy eating. Kids go through phases. Maybe he preferred his stepmom's cooking. I tried not to take it personally, but then he stopped eating anything I prepared. Period. He'd only eat sealed packages of snacks, school lunches, or restaurant food that came in front of him. He lost 5 pounds in 2 months, which is significant for a small 8-year-old. His pediatrician was concerned. I tried everything cooking his favorites, involving him in meal preparation, even letting him watch me eat first to show it was safe. Nothing worked. He just stared at his plate, tears welling up, then asked if we could order pizza instead. Last night, I finally sat down and told him we weren't leaving the kitchen until he explained what was wrong. After 15 minutes of silence and tears, the truth poured out. According to Max, Jenny had been telling him stories about mothers who didn't want to share their children and how they would put special medicine in food to make the dads go away. She'd point to my homemade spaghetti sauce and say, "I wonder what's really in there." Then she'd whisper, "Better safe than sorry." My ex-husband apparently never contradicted her, which Max interpreted as confirmation. Some nights, Max said, his dad would look at photos of him on his phone and say, "I just hope you are always here with us," reinforcing the fear. As Max told me this, his little hands were shaking. He was terrified of betraying them by telling me, but also terrified of starving or being poisoned, an impossible situation for a child who loves both parents. I recorded our conversation with Max's permission. I explained that what Jenny was doing was wrong and hurtful, and that no one was trying to poison him. I made him a sandwich and sat with him while he cautiously took his first bites of my cooking in months. My lawyer says we have grounds for emergency custody modification. My ex is calling it a misunderstanding and claiming Max misinterpreted innocent comments. Jenny has sent 3 text messages alternating between tearful apologies and accusations that I am exaggerating to drive a wedge between a boy and his father. Tomorrow I'll sit in family court and play a recording of my son describing how his stepmother convinced him his mother was trying to kill him. I'll show medical records documenting his weight loss. I'll present text messages from my ex dismissing my concerns about Max not eating. I don't want to take Max away from his father. I've always believed children need both parents, but I will not allow anyone to terrorize my son for their own agenda. The cruelest poison isn't in any food I've prepared. It's in the words that have been fed to an innocent child caught between warring adults. And unlike the imaginary toxins in my spaghetti sauce, that poison has real devastating effects that no child should have to suffer.